Designing the man-matched digital screen and the specialist matching system has been an enlightening journey that allowed me to apply design thinking and research methods to create solutions tailored to the needs of patients with chronic disease and the broader community. The system integrates design principles from various fields such as user experience, service and strategic design, as well as interaction design based on the heuristic principles. We ensured wider audience, including those historically excluded from digital technology, had access to transparent health-related information. This is a fundamental aspect of our design, which enable us to create user-centric solutions that help senior citizens in their decision-making. It reinforced the idea that design is not just about the pure physical presence, but about creating meaningful space for a conversation to take place. The combination of empathetic research and the iterative design allowed us to make a meaningful impact on the healthcare transparency and patient autonomy. Before attending the course, design thinking has been a familiar idea that from time to time occurred in my undergraduate course of industrial design. I view it as an approach for business success or crafting physical project. After a broad application towards social innovation, I realized the outcome of a design object can be intangible and go beyond traditional design formality. It has gained prominence as an innovative problem-solving approach that prioritizes empathy and user-centric solutions. I began to see its potential as a powerful framework for solving complex problems and driving innovation in healthcare and other domains. In this project, I was involved in the whole design process, including the idea formation, iteration, user study, as well as prototype crafting. Especially, I took up the role of interviewer in human-centered research by facing every interviewee. As we moved to the stage of convergence in the double diamond model, I individually took the part of most literature works. From my perspective, the most successful parts of the project lies in the problem definition at the first convergence stage. We conclude several important concepts, including transparency, power, choices, drawing from the real user's needs, and define the core concept of the overall project. However, in the prototype testing stage, not only did we make a return visit to our interviewees, but also selected a broader range of people, mostly students, to testify the education effect, which we hope could validate our initial education purpose. But due to the time limit and our ability to gather a wide group of people that represent the overall citizens in the city, it had such limitations that feel short to fully speak for the design. Besides, in the final design articulation, we tried to introduce the positive perspective of gamification, turning the education part into a locative game for people to gather together and start a meaningful conversation. However, this imagined effect was not able to be verified by the real social experiment. Initially, some team members questioned the value of iteration, feeling it might slow down the project. However, as we started creating low-fidelity prototypes and testing them with the patients, we recognized the iterative nature's benefit. We gradually see the complex, multifaceted nature of design thinking and the interplay between analytical and the intuitive process. Through testing, we obtained valuable feedback from our patients and made necessary adjustments. For example, the cultural background has prohibited our design team from seeing the dilemma of the patients empirically until we hear the recurring words personal relationship and the trust from the interviewees, which impacted the whole design process. Before that, we see their difficulty as a pure economic problem, regardless of the specific culture here in Australia, treasuring the affinity of GP and patients. As a result, our design solutions evolved towards a less aggressive direction to add alternative specialist information to the patient, instead of digitalizing all the consultation process. The information made us appreciate how iterative enhances the quality of the final solution, making it more effective and user-friendly. future, the design process should move beyond traditional metrics and consider the broader impact of our service, like data transparency and other ethical issues. Evaluating how the solutions contribute to the positive social change, community involvement, and long-term sustainability. And we should look for more qualitative indicators that capture the human impacts of our work.